Year 9 Trigonometry Exam Practice Question 13. For each of the following, find the size of the angle marked with a pronumeral correct to the nearest degree. So the first thing that we need to do is look at the angle, and that means we need to label our sides. So we know the opposite side, and we know that we've got the hypotenuse side. That tells me we are going to be using sine. So I'm using sine alpha is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Now, because we're wanting to find the angle, we need to use the inverse of sine. So alpha equals sine -1 opposite over hypotenuse. So all we need to do now is just substitute everything into our equation. So we know that our opposite is 3.5, and we know our hypotenuse is 5. So that gives us sine -1, 3.5 divided by 5. Now, and that gives us our angle, and our angle is equal to 44 degrees. Because it says to the nearest degree. Likewise, if I'm looking at my B, I'm going to label it first. So straight away, I know the 5 is my opposite, and I know that my 11 meters is my adjacent. So likewise again, I'm just going to be thinking, when I've got opposite and adjacent, I'm using tangent. So I'm just going to write out my equation. Tan alpha is equal to opposite over adjacent. I know if I want to get my angle by itself, I need to do the inverse. So tan -1 over A. And now I just need to substitute that information into my equation. So I've got tan -1. I know my opposite is 5, and I know my adjacent is 11. And now we just need to solve it. Tan -1 in brackets, 5 divided by 11, and that should give us 24.4, but it does ask us to go to the nearest degree, which means it is going to be 24 degrees.